Let R, the real numbers, be the domain of the predicate variables a, b, c, and d. Which of the following are true and which are false? Give counterexamples for statements that are false. So part A says, if A is positive and B is positive, then the product AB is also positive. Well, that's true. If you multiply any two positive real numbers, you'll get a positive real number. So that's true. We only have to consider instances in which A and B are both positive to check whether or not this is true. For part B, if A is negative and B is negative, then the product is negative. And that's definitely false because -1 times -1 is +1, which is greater than 0, not less than 0. So if A equals -1 and B equals -1, that's a counterexample to this claim. So B is false. For part C, if the product of A and B is 0, then either A is 0 or B is 0. This is true by the zero product principle. And then part D, if A is less than B and C is less than D, then A times C is less than B times D. This looks like it would be true. However, if we consider the situation in which A equals -2 and B equals -1, C equals 0, and D equals 1, we could see with this example that the hypothesis is satisfied, but as for the conclusion, A times C is 0, and B times D is -1. And 0 is less than -1 is false. So this counterexample proves that the statement is false under the domain of all real numbers. Thanks, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.